Today's meditation is actually a journey to the lower world. One of the practices that I use is shamanic journeying in order to ask questions of guides, goddesses, ascended masters, but also for my ancestors, generations, my DNA, my internal block, subconscious, my body, and any other part of my being. So today we're going to do a journey to the lower world. If you haven't done shamanic practices before, you're just going to want to lay down or sit in a comfortable position. It's a lot like meditation. And the difference is you're going to go with all of your senses engaged. And what that means is you might experience sights, sounds, feelings, you might just know things. But this is a chance for you to communicate with your guides, to work with a power animal, and to get to a place where you can do some introspection and get some answers. And I will guide you through this. You can simply know that you're protected. I've already called in all the Reiki symbols as well as the power animal for this journey, which is the blue heron. And I've also included some other protection. If you want, you can certainly burn sage or burn a candle or any other practice if you're familiar with doing shamanic practices. So we're going to go to first a gate, and you're going to create a password for the gate to open that only you know. It can be anything. And then we're basically going to walk to a lake just before dawn. And so it's really still. And what I want this to be for you, you can do it this way or you can create your own, later once you get a sense of it. But what I want to do is create a short circuit to your inner stillness and your inner wisdom. And that is the lake. You'll be able to see things in the different directions, depending on what your questions are. Blue heron is there to kind of amplify what you might receive as messages. And you can ask the questions of any aspect of your inner world. And that includes all the generations that came before you, the collective, anything that you're connected to. And so that's what this is. And eventually, once you get practiced at it, if this works for you and you trust what you receive, and everyone's experience is different, and I would just encourage you to trust what you experience. And so you're going to go very quickly sometimes. What I do in my mind, even when there's no drum, I'm not laying down, I'm in a crowded room, I can actually imagine myself going through my gate, walking down to the lake or anywhere else that I've created, and asking the question that I need to know. And I can do it very quickly by using my imagination. And imagination is key. You might actually experience real emotions and feelings and impressions. You might see things, you might really hear things. And there's no wrong experience. There's no, way to do this perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drumming, and then I'm going to do the guided experience to the lake. And I will be talking through this one. Normally, you could just listen to drumming and do it on your own. But for this first experience, because I'm not sure of how experienced everyone is with this, I want to make sure I do it guided. And for today's, even though you can ask other things, today we're going to go and ask your subconscious what is preventing you from doing one of the things on your list. What block or limiting belief or pattern could you work with to release that in order to be, do, have one of the things on your list, and you can pick whichever you want. And you can pause if you're not sure what that is. And then after that, you can ask what you can do to release that block, change that pattern like that. And let's just see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start drumming now. So we're going to start the meditation. You're beginning to relax, taking a deep breath and exhaling. One more deep breath in and out, and relaxing further, knowing you're safe. Come back into your body with the intention of going to the lower world, to your serene lake. You're going to begin by walking in a field to a gate. As you step towards the gate in the early morning light, and say your password. The gates open and you walk through, and they close behind you. You're going to continue walking through the grass, the morning dew, seeing maybe little drops of water on the flowers, from the leaves. Everything smells fresh. And you're walking towards a lake. The lake is quiet and serene. And there's a boat. It's a boat that's ideal for you, and you step inside the boat. As you row out into the center of the lake, you see the blue heron, and know that she's there to guide you. In the center of the lake, you'll ask to receive answers and know that you're with your subconscious. Go ahead and say the question in your mind from the boat. What limiting belief or block is preventing me from having what I want? Just wait for the answer to arise in whatever form it takes. Ask your subconscious how you can heal this limiting belief or block. once you're finished communicating with your subconscious, offer your gratitude. And ask if there's anything else you need to know right now. It's time to go back to the shore. Again, give your thanks and know that you can come back here for answers at any time. Show some form of gratitude to Blue Heron for being here. And as you step out of the boat, walking back up the green hillside of the lake, you're heading back to the gate. Once you reach the gate, you open it with your password and walk through, and the gate closes behind you. I'm going to beat the drum faster, and you're going to feel more and more back in your body. You're back in this world. You're back in the room you're in. You can sense the sounds and the presence around you. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and you feel fresh and remember exactly what you experienced. Thanks, everyone.